Alright. Just give me a moment to wait for the game to start and check out the audio volumes for both the game and the microphone. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. Teleporting. Okay. I'm hearing like a popping audio. Mix headphones. Alright. Let's see how the audio is working. Alright, the volume is okay, I guess. Alright, seems to be good. But oh well. Anyways, welcome everyone. I'm your host Elias, and I think this was expected, so here we are with Doom Eternal, the final, at least chronologically, entry for the modern Doom. And yeah, I mean, it's and also like very fast, like right away from yesterday's final part for Doom 2016, in which we completed the Nightmare difficulty and got 100% competition, although I haven't gotten yet the achievement for the masteries of all the weapons. So for some unknown reason it didn't pop up, so that's gonna be something that I'm gonna be doing offline, like continuing farming for trophies and as well trying to get some multiplayer lobbies for the multiplayer achievements. Now that it's kind of difficult to get to a normal lobby, so for that one I need people. So but oh well, that's gonna be something that I'm gonna be doing, like, I don't know, when I'm not streaming. So yeah. So with all that explanation done, let's get straight into the campaign. Alright, Nightmare. Just like the previous one, just like the Dark Ages and Doom 2016, although this one will be different because it's gonna be on PC. So at least I have that difference, so to speak.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
Alright. Well, that was Mars, the location for the previous game, and now we are on Earth. At least the moon is fucked up completely.
Hold on! No! They're everywhere!
Casualties range in the billions.
Ah, damn it.
We must pray now, brothers. Pray that he is watching.
Oh, we are.
Please, anyone, if you can hear me, if you're out there.
He is. And obviously I was going to go with a full Predator suit.
Attempting to acquire the Hell Priest signal.
Long time no see, Vega.
60% of our planet has been consumed by the invaders.
We have the Hellpriest signal locked in. The target is marked, but the signal will not hold for long.
For it is he that they fear, not man, or his armies. They fear the mark of the beast.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, you are on fire.
I have located the priest signal. I will mark it on your HUD.
Okay, so we eat. Boing. Boing. Oh yeah, baby. And not only that, but on normal difficulty, the one that pisses you the most. Ooh, very nice. Makes sense. Oh yeah. I need to get the trophies as well. So I'm gonna play because I don't have time today to play it, and there's a boss that I have to beat. I wonder which one is. Is it Doom Hunter? Or it's a different one? Obviously, I'm gonna go with the sticky bombs. You're not gonna punch him, right? To activate the weapon mod, press and hold the right click button and then press left click button to fire. Read each mod's description in those here to learn more. Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, those are a bit annoying. Not bad. Come here. Oh, nice. Oh, no worries. Hits them. You motherfucker. Feels like it. Don't get me wrong. Okay. Enter. Atop mighty thralls, the Hell Priests oversaw the invasion of the mortal world. The Thrall, slave titan of the underworld, carried the priest's temples into the wake of battle, providing the priests with vigil of the Hell's advance from a strategically impervious emplacement. From the temple perch, the priests will emanate a powerful psionic influence, imposing greater coordination among the chaotic forces of Hell and increasing their battle effectiveness. The Thrall, possessing superior resilience, proved indestructible by conventional weapons, throwing all attempts by arc defensive forces. Only by severing the priest's psychokinetic tether could the Titan be neutralized, an act that could only be accomplished by an infiltration of the temple itself. Alright, nice story, bro. So, I have nothing to get for here, so I can proceed forward. Wakey, wakey, motherfucker, where are you? There you are.
My soul remains guarded.
I don't think so.
You can't.
Oops. Don't worry, let me fix the ground for you. Alright, what the hell is going on outside? Whee! Perfect. So there should be some secrets in here somewhere.
The first Hell Priest has been terminated. The demonic consumption of Earth has been reduced by 36%. There are 2 Hell Priests remaining.
Alright, perfect. Good to know. Okay. Nearly 60% of the planet has been consumed by the demons, with the rate of expansion increasing each day. The majority of the world population died in the first month of the Hell invasion, following the catastrophic failure of virtually every man-made system. Military response was immediate, but only marginally effective at providing safe retreat to civilians, with many fortified locations cut off from outside communication. Facing overwhelming opposition, these makeshift fortresses have gradually fallen to the growing demon presence, one after the other. Large portions of the Earth's surface have become uninhabitable. No, let me pronounce that one better. Uninhabitable. Bleh. Uninhabitable. Fuck it. With swarms of demons scouting the globe and most regions suffering from an atmosphere that has become infected and poisonous by process of some form of alien terraformation. God damn it, I'm still having some difficulty pronouncing certain words. Oh well, it is what it is. No need to be ashamed of it. Left alt. Alright, there's gonna be one secret in here. That's a bit of me. Nice. Also, before that, I don't know if there's like anything else outside. No, I'm good to go. I forgot that melee doesn't do that much damage.
The first Hell Priest has been terminated.
Oh well,
Demonic
doesn't matter.
consumption of Earth has been reduced by 36.8%.
Trial and
There
error.
are 2 Hell Priests remaining.
Peekaboo. Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get some ammo upgrades. Okay, nothing of value here. That's good to know. Oh, come to Papa. Alright, that's good. Although I'm still missing like lots of stuff. Going. You come here. I don't think so. Alright, where's he? Yes, I am. I mean, I did play the Doom, the Dark Ages a few days ago, so I do have the practice. There's something of value in there, and I plan to grab it. Da 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 da. Oh yeah. Alright, got that one, but before proceeding forward, I know there's a secret in here. And I'm gonna go grab it. Alright, how do I reach you?
Behold the fruits of our labor.
Hey, fruits are video. Shut the fuck up, you fucking AI piece of shit. I mean, I don't have any problem seeing blood, to be fair. Alright. Although several hundred thousand more were safely evacuated out of orbit in the mass exodus following invasion, the expected odds of survival is considered unlikely for many of these lifeboats, carrying cryogenically frozen passengers. Religious iconography and communes are now commonplace amongst survivors, with a collective perception of events taking on a biblical nature. Many seek authority from a higher power to rationalize the sudden destruction of their world, believing these events represent a form of divine punishment. Not only that, but another extra life. Like, I'm going as well for the full 100%. I don't want to miss any item. But the thing is that the difference between the Dark Ages and Doom 2016 is that Doom Eternal is very friendly user when it comes to going back to certain areas. Mostly because of the outer map. That serves as a teleportation point, if I'm not mistaken. There's gotta be something in here.
Is a necessary step on the path to a brighter tomorrow.
Son of a bitch! Nope. What? Okay, nothing else in here. Yeah. Precision bow would be very nice. Come to Papa. Okay, and no challenges. Oh, mostly. Oh, okay. So, what is this? No, 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 no. Done. Wait, what? Alright, let me see so that I don't forget anything. So I got that one. I'm just missing 4 items. So that's pretty good.
Continues to inspire us.
What did you say? Here, have a grenade. All right. Okay. Formation of the Ark. Following the total collapse of international civilization, nations and boundaries, as we know them, have ceased to exist. A handful of remaining bureaucrats, government officials, and military leaders have managed to survive by use of protective bunkers, kept secret from the greater population. Accompanying under the flag of the Allied nations, This governing body represents all that remains of the rule of law, forming what will essentially become a single world government. Military bases in communication with the AN have made efforts to regroup and centralize their areas of command, establishing fortified safe havens for survivors, stockpiling food, and scavenging for supplies. Only proprietary military use communications remain functional, enabling military entities under command of the allied nations to coordinate in humanitarian aid and defense operation. By 2151, the formation of the Ark has taken highest priority and is considered to be, in all practical terms, the last hope for humanity. Nope. No. What is this? Oh. Cheat codes activate special modifiers in mention and select. Except all runes. Cheating codes save progression, but you cannot pick up items that complete with your current cheat. For example, in world runes are locked with all the runes cheat. Playing missions with cheat codes hides the Slayer key. Replay missions to find old items, finish all encounters, experiments with locked weapons and upgrades. Very well. Okay, so there is a power up above. But it's not accessible for here. Shit. Where are the goddamn demons?
Forget about the future. To suffer.
Very well. Just 2 more items to pick up. Nope. Damn it.
Nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD.
Alright, good. What else? So yeah, the final two items are inside the temple.
The gathering of hell priests is located just above your location. My scans indicate there is a lift at the center of this facility.
Thank you, Becca. Okay, powerful practitioners of arcane magics, the priests have warped their powers to suit their insidious purpose, harnessing the dark forces of hellish psychomancy to prepare Earth for the final blood ritual. By blood were the hell priests bound to the dark ritual which now consumed Earth, and so long as even one of them lives, the consumption of Earth will continue, allowing hell unfettered rule of the mortal world. Only by destroying the priests can the blood ritual be stopped and the Earth saved. Alright, it's gonna be like a secret one now. There it is. One of the three Hell priests, Dignilox, is charged with ensuring that Hell's invasion of Earth succeeds. Oh no, ensuring that Hell's invasion of Earth succeeds. He prefers to operate on the planet's surface, working in his unholy barge carried on the back of a demonic titan. This provides him an elevated mobile position with which to oversee the campaign against humanity. Spiteful and cruel, Nilox frequently captures civilians alive so that their still living blood can be harvested for his occult rituals. Fucking hell. I mean, no wonder that he's dead. And we got all the items.
The Khan Maker is present at this gathering, but when outside of her domain, she is by all accounts indestructible.
God damn it. Really? Hello there.
How can this be? No man can pass through the gate. It is... This stops nothing. The sacrament of this world to the great Khan Maker will be made, and the energy will be restored once again. As it is written, from the souls of the non-believers. You will not save them from their judgment.
You talk too much. watch me.
This is humanity's chance to repent, to give service to us.
I don't give a shit about that.
You cannot resist the will of the Khan Maker.
Activating the portal now.
Yeah, what do you say?
It was you who was meant to enforce it.
It's not a bad flavor. Oh well. Alright, all of them. Any rewards for me? Appropriate experience. Die. Wait, lumberjack? Oh, wait, that's for the marauder. Oh, that's beautiful. But nothing for the slayer? Really? Yeah, I already have that one. Alright, let's continue. Oh yes, the fortress.
I do not have the means to locate the second Hell Priest. Your celestial locator is missing a component.
I think he knows where to
Need a
go.
replacement.
Exaltium. Argenture.
I've completed the redesign of your equipment launcher. The flame belch is now ready for your approval.
Oh, really? Alright, let's see. So this goes with... what button? Oh, this is gonna be very nice. Alright. I'm gonna need... Sure, I don't care about this. Heavy, super heavy, demons stay on fire longer. Demon drops armor at faster rates. Yeah, this one. I do need the ammo.
The portal is activated and ready when you are.
Oh nice, I got the achievement. So I cannot explore more? Fine. Also, there's something... Oh, it's below. Never mind, I cannot do anything. But, let's see what the ARC says.
This is an ARC broadcast. There are reports coming out of the quarantined Hellified zone near the San Andreas Chasm. Satellite imagery show what ARC personnel believe to be the legendary Doomslayer himself fighting the mortally challenged.
Mortally
The
challenged?
Doomslayer, or Doom Guy, as he is sometimes referred to, was thought to be a myth of the Resistance, a sort of avenging angel. He was last reported to be seen on Mars, and is allegedly responsible for the destruction of the Argent Tower there. He
That wasn't me.
disappeared soon afterwards. The UAC continues to deny all reports of his existence. We will continue to broadcast new information as we receive it.
Alright.
This is an ARC broadcast. There are reports coming out of the quarantined Hellified zone near the San Andreas Chasm. Satellite imagery show what ARC personnel believe to be the legendary Doomslayer himself fighting the mortally challenged. The Doomslayer, or Doom Guy, as he is sometimes referred to, was thought to be a myth of the Resistance, a sort of avenging angel. He was last reported
Oh no,
to
I
be
already
seen
heard
on
this one.
Mars,
Never
and
mind.
is allegedly responsible for
That's
the
airport.
destruction of the Argent Tower there. He disappeared soon afterwards. The UAC continues to deny all reports of his existence. We will continue to broadcast new information as we receive it.
I wonder if in the Dark Ages DLC, we will see how Doomslayer managed to get this fortress. Well, and apart from that, also like the iconic suit from 2016. Can I change my suit? No. Alright, to put an end to the demonic consumption of Earth, the Hell Priests must be eliminated. Following the death of Dag Nalox, the remaining 2 Hell Priests have gone missing. You must return to Exaltia, forsaken city of Sentinel Pass, to acquire the device necessary to locate the remaining priests and save Earth. Alright, so we have a demonic corruption bar. Hey, Wolfie. Alright, there is something of interest in here. Can I reach it somewhere? Maybe not for here. There it is. Translation from the Legras Soltagenta, Book of Kings. What treachery comes from our darkest selves, driven by greed and want? For I have been deceived by the Dig. They came north with I, the priest, as allies to our cause against the Khan Maker and her unscrupulous methods. Their silvery tongues waging, they laid a plan for us, and sowed the deed of desire for hasty triumph. They claimed knowledge of the Maker's source of power in the demon realm, a vast foundry of souls, where the innocent are put to the fire for the essence. In the foundry's destruction, our victory is assured, they told us, and the fools that we were, that I am, believe their lies. On their world, we sent the Doomslayer and the Night Sentinels to destroy the foundry, and the priests cast a gate for their egress. As the last veteran entered the demon's empire, our final hope of reclaiming our dominion, the dead closed the path and left them stranded. They were trapped, lost in the eternal void by the action of the traitors. How could I not see their intention? Am I blinded by grief of the loss of Taras, Nabad, of my people? We have fled again, with barely a legion of the Night Sentinels left to protect us. The Dig are gone, returned to their mistress. May the rest forgive my failure. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna fight now. Any challenges? Alright, that was one secret. Now we need to be very careful now. Ah, there it is. Alright, let me check. So that one is below. Oh, and it's all with the room. Blood punch. Ow. Very well. So. Yeah, for this one. Yeah, right there. Now. And if I'm not mistaken, there should be also like a secret somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna need some ammo. Come here. Oh, motherfucker. Alright. Oh, okay. Let's see, what can I upgrade? Sticky bomb, reload speeds. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this one. Alright. Not yet, because I don't have the dash. Argenta legends speak of sentinel beasts, loyal creatures that lived as companions of the hardened warriors. Often larger, swifter, and stronger than others of their kind. These animals shared instincts with their masters and aided them in battle. The Night Sentinels never shared publicly the origin of these creatures, for only they stood worthy of them. And rightfully so. Hey Capt, how's it going? Alright, translation from the Ligros Soltagenta, Book of Kings. In the days before man first spoke, an immense shard of rock and metal was cast onto the world from the heavens. Thunder and cataclysm shook the land as the skies were torn asunder. The cosmic spear cleft a hole through our mortal lands, pole to pole, from the cold wastes of the Umber Plains to the fetid swamps of Ironfang. The womb of the world opened, and the element of wrath, the firstborn, spilled forward. They took to the skies, furious in their emancipation. In their exaltation, they brought vitality to the land, and all that held their breath were awakened from an eternal slumber. Fierce beasts and an unforgiving biosphere rose in the passing of their shadow, as a wraith call echoed across Argentur. First came the ancestral, feral creatures invigorated by the magic of the race. They grew to enormous heights, mighty behemoths who waged war with each other for years untold. Their battles tore the land asunder and destroyed all creation caught in their wake. The wraith call continued to spread across the land, and soon the Argenta emerged from the steppes, our souls stirred into form by the power of their breath. The Titans towered over the wild-blooded tribes, but found them uncowed. The secret of the sword was undiscovered, and in the darkness of sweltering mountain forges we beat still until it was strong enough to pierce bone and sever flesh. Thus we came to be, born of rock and fire, lowly in birth, but risen by the strength of our will. By the blessedness of the first ones, we forged sword and shield, and took the hammer to the ancestrals. We claimed dominion of creation by right of blood and magic, and the time of man came to be. With the ancestral beasts driven back to their bleak valleys, we rose. We tilled the fertile land, husband beasts of burden, and build towering cities. In the hallowed palace, on the obsidian throne, we crown King Ormero, the Father, the first of the line that shall reign in perpetuity. We build the Cathedral of Reflection to worship the first ones and form the Order of the Dig, whose priests pay tributes to the race and appease their tempter's hunger. Our sons and daughters chose the path of the sword or the path of the alchemist, for each duty honors the gods. Though our ways were righteous, were not without strife. Storms and great quakes cast our spires down. Barbaric tribes laid siege to our fields in search of the great gifts Mother Argenta has bestowed upon our world. And the song the Wraith call threatened to drive lesser men into madness. We were not the lesser men. We defended that which the first ones gifted to us, our lands and the rights of the bounty held within. We beat back the barbarian hordes and hardened our resolve. We rose above the fire, our bodies and souls tempered, and our unbreakable will has shaped into the forge of battle. What emerged was the heart of our religion, the Order of the Night Sentinels. Oh, glad to hear that, Captain. Anything new? Okay, there's something here below. I need to grab it afterwards. Very well then. I don't think there's anything here. Wait, is that the throne? Oh yeah, it is. You know why I'm here. Where is it?
It is not yours to take. You cannot kill the priests.
I already killed one.
You know our laws. Despite their transgressions against the Covenant, they are still of Sentinel blood. What you interfere with now is bigger than you can imagine. It is written. It is their time to give penance. If you continue, you will bring down the heavens' wrath. You are but one man. They are no longer your people to save.
One moment. Okay. Oh shit. Puta chocolate. Va. Schmeckt en los dedos. All right. I think this is gonna be about King Novik. Yeah. King Novik ruled over Sentinel Prime for many years as his warrior's patriarch, ordained protector of the sovereign Sentinel worlds. The Sentinel people, defined by a legacy of war, deem only those of warrior caste befit to rule, and in times of battle, it is expected that the king led from the battlefield rather than from the safety of the throne. As it is written in Sentinel law, a king unfit for battle is likewise unfit to rule. For millennia, the Sentinel people have secured their civilization against the threat of invasion from beasts and human alike, passing on the mantle of battle to each subsequent generation and refining the craft of war into an art of ultimate mastery. Even in times of peace, the Night Sentinels remain vigilant, developing new technologies of conquest, each the more capable of securing their dominion across the sovereign worlds. Okay, so the king is dead. Hey, look who's here. No! That's Daisy. Oh, god damn it. Are you kidding me? Oh man, that was so bad. Okay, there's nothing here.
This Sentinel battery can be used to provide additional power to your... Several modules remain unused. Finding more batteries will enable you to utilize the full functions of your command station.
All right. Alright, anything else of values in here? Right, got everything from here. Now I need to go into hell, huh? have aimbot this. One album. That's nice. Why can I interact with this one? Heat blast. Maybe not this one. Alright, thank you very much. God, I hate the fucking sticky thing.
There is a Sentinel power core nearby. You can use it to activate the mech and clear a path forward.
Very well. Alright, got this area. Let's time for the next one. Oh, okay. In the time of grief, when King Etrix took the throne, a blessing came to the people of Argenta. White porcelain beings from a world above our own brought gifts to Dunur, observers to our great deeds, admirers of our convictions, descend to make bond with our swords and bring lasting order to our world. These were beings unlike any we had seen before. Sword and shield had no weight against them, for the ethereal flesh of these luminous beings seemed unbound by mortality. Able to move through time and space, they held sway over all dominions of the known and unknown dimensions. Through their ways we grew stronger, our society bolstered by their infinite wisdom and all-knowing power, assuring our people's safety for all time, in this world and the next. Where we sharpened the blade and mastered our magic, they bolstered the soul and spirit. Death will no longer be the end of our people. The ones we call the Makers, our new allies in this brutal world, have given us the security in death we fought so hard to achieve in life. We will find eternal peace, and our minds will rest easy with the knowledge that those we fought alongside in battle will join us in the lands beyond the mortal plane. The strength of our ways, the purity of our essence, will by Maker law grant us passage to the great city in the clouds. There, our women and children, warriors and kin alike, will welcome us. We adopted the holy doctrines of the Makers, gifted in exchange with the chance to earn eternal rest for our immortal souls in blessed Urdak. The covenant we held now under the embrace of our new gods fostered the peace we had never known, for they were unlike the first ones, whose presence offered no paradise from fear and the uncertainty of existence in a harsh and unforgiving world. The Maker's embrace was warm and guided us into an era of spiritual prosperity. There's gotta be something here, I guess. Okay, so I cannot climb that one. Okay. Oh, I see you. No. Okay, that was easy. I was expecting something more difficult. Oh, there's gotta be one way to reach it. I mean, it is above, so yeah, maybe not for here. Alright, not closer. Not yet. Didn't expect this one, to be honest. Ew. Maybe there's nothing in here. No, not in here. Even I really hate this. So, no zombies, really? Alright, let's power this up. Not sure now. Very well. Still missing 4 of them, huh? Ah. Alright. With machine enhancement of the makers, the Argenta brought our newfound clarity to the disparate realms of the Empyrean Void. We took flight with the support of our gods, spreading the enlightened word of the Khan Maker. We discovered there was not one enemy, but many. Worlds and people unknown to the Argenta were unveiled, and we saw our own suffering reflected in their eyes. Our righteous armies strode into battle under the banner of the Night Sentinels, and fought for the freedom of all people from the grasp of those who will exploit and prey upon them. Though we battled on soil not our own, the blood we shed in foreign lands safeguarded Argentur and the sons and daughters that defended it. Through the strange people we liberated new alliances. Through the strange peoples we liberated, new alliances were formed, and our beliefs became their own. Our armies swelled. As the Argenta traversed the stars with gleaming war fleets, the Khan of the Makers approached King Rowan on his throne. He sensed his god restless by his disquiet manner. The king again spoke, and the god revealed she had foreseen a schism in the blood of the Argenta. A test would be required to identify its host among us. She spoke of a holy rites to be performed on the strongest of our warriors. Only those that proved worthy would be tested, for the impurity could reside in only the most resilient of our legion. The divinity machine, a great tribute by Maker's Scalaris, will help us to cleanse any impurities from our flock, ensuring our continued prosperity in this world and in the Maker's realm that awaited in the afterlife. The malicious one, if not exhumed from our ranks, will jeopardize our safe passage to the heavenly realm of Ardak. The Dark One was not amongst them yet, nor will he be for many generations. Only the Mother Gods, through divination and Maker's sight, would determine when he stood before them. The Makers were truth, and only their unclouded eyes could find the one who was marked. The prophecy of the Unholy One was written. But through the ages, the warning grew faint, until only the Khan Maker herself and the High Priest of the Order Dig still whispered of he that will one day come to threaten their way of light. They're talking about us. Okay, anything that I can pick up? Nope. I was expecting something worse, but that was enough. I have a feeling that I missed something. I mean, I don't say it. There are no cracks in there. Slayer gates are optional, intense encounters. So there's a key nearby him. I see it. And I think that was a secret, right? No? Okay. Nope. Oh, come on. I just wanted to pick up the goddamn thing. Alright, just missing 2 more secrets, huh?
The betrayer's life signal nearby.
Yeah, but I don't need him now. Alright, there's gotta be something in here. No. Please tell me that that's not the... Alright, thank God.
The betrayer's life signal is nearby.
It's gonna be something to reach that area. Has to be. I knew it. Ow.
There are motion sensors and artillery everywhere.
You don't say.
I told you all to leave me here. I am where I belong.
Not until you give me this.
Will not bring you peace. Only make the burden you carry worse. And now you seek to defy the Khan Maker herself.
Yes.
It is your people's time now to give penance, just as it was mine. Hear me, Slayer. When his heart is laid to rest, then his soul will be at peace. And so will mine.
No promises. Alright, there should be a log in here. Oh, that's a nice sword. And helmet. And armor. Ooh, and hammer. I would love that hammer. Yeah. And that is the final note. After years of prolonged war against a demonic threat invading their world, Argendur launched an offensive strike across the sea. Betrayal at the highest levels of command left Argendur bravest warriors cut off and scattered in the hellscape. But of these remaining Night Sentinels, only one remained held by choice. Betrayer of the Argenta, it was Commander Valen who relinquished the keys to the elementals. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry about that. Sepulchre. I don't know. In return for his son's resurrection. Haunted by demonic visions, the image of his son's tortured existence plagued him without relent. The whispers of demon pushing him towards madness. In a moment of weakness, he fell prey to demon's trickery, sealing the fate of Argendur and dooming the kingdom to which he swore a lifelong oath to protect. Valen chose exile in the hellscape for his sacrilege. Yeah, and that one was the final item.
The extraction point has been identified. I will mark its location on your HUD.
Alright, that should do it. Common encounter, Slayer Gate, and Secret Combat encounter, and all the items. Let's see what we will got. Not that much, huh? That's a shame. Alright, what do we got?
You can now find the remaining Hell Priests by activating your Celestial Locator. The second Hell Priest is located in the northern region of Earth. I will calibrate the portal now.
Alright, perfect.
The hub has several areas locked off due to power constraints. Once power has been restored, you will be able to access the entire ship.
Alright. Oh, what is this? Yeah, let's play. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, Barry. You're gonna go inside.
energy levels rising, re-establishing power to core and supplementary systems.
The gas cannon. The Fortress of Doom is a command station used by the Sentinels for military operations. ESR dating suggests that the structures was built during the reign of King Danek, and spectral analysis of the Sentinel energy signature used to power the various systems confirms this theory. While the rock and metal structure of this vessel is undoubtedly original design, the gas of subsystems, navigation, gravitational centrifuge, life support are of Maker's origin, suggesting a design collaboration between the two species. Propulsion is notably absent, as it is not required. The fortress manipulates space through an unknown process involving Sentinel energy. However, there is no indication that any of the systems were designed for Maker's use. The accessways, control panels, and living quarters have all been designed for Argento dimension, so it can be assumed that the massive structure was made exclusively for Argento warfare, likely as a flag station of the Night Sentinels military forces. We have records of the Night Sentinels visiting many inhabited planets in their local quadrant. The extent of their empire is still being researched, and this fortress is like a remnant of what was once a much larger fleet. The design of the structure suggests that it was used as a command station for the Ninth Sentinel galactic exploration, and that troops would touch ground at the final destination through other means, either through the use of small transport ships or potentially through continuum gates. Dimensional travel has been noted in several Argento texts, and is presumed to be one of the main technological advancements that the Makers brought with them to Argentina. Though the precise method of this arcane technology is still unknown. Holy shit, that was a lot of rating. Oh! Attack of the Toys. Rip and tear into this month's new arrivals. Meet the Makers. And inside look at the peoples behind the plastic. From daytime to playtime. Why a busy schedule shouldn't keep you from the collection of your dreams. Oh, and also like, I realized that there was like a very significant Easter egg in here regarding one beloved YouTuber. How to comb your mustache. Clifton M. Fishback. If you're not familiar with this name, this is Markiplier's father. which is a nice gesture from ID to commemorate. I don't know if that was like at Markiplier's position, but it's a nice Easter egg, and in a way making him immortal into the gaming community and to Markiplier's as well. That one of the games that he enjoys so much gives such a nice tribute to the most important person in his life. Well, alongside his mother, obviously, but every time he will replay Doom Eternal and go into this room, he will stumble upon this and have a good nostalgic feeling, in a way, knowing that your father is present with you, even though he's not present in the mortal realm, as I call it. I mean, I'm not a believer, like practicing religion and all, but I know that there is a one power that looks upon us and yeah, either we're benevolent or malicious intent, but it's impossible that there's nothing out there that looked upon us or helped us to develop as a species. But I think with that religion, like there are so many versions of it. Like I come from Romania, and the main religion out there is Orthodox. Here in Spain, it's Catholic. So there's so many versions of what heaven and hell is, but in my opinion, like, if you're a believer as such, like, you don't have to go, for example, to a church or something like that. Like, if you have faith and believe, like, any place should work it. I mean, in a way, like what all the Bible says, that he's present everywhere, regardless. So to go like to a specific, I mean, to be fair, like, the churches are like more reunion points for the believers to show up and pray together and talk, interact, and such. At least when it comes to that, I do have like a good memories. Although, I mean, in a way, my grandmother kind of forced me to go to church, and I was like very young back then. I was like, yeah, but I don't want to go to the church and such. But it had some sort of special feeling while going to a church. At least a church from my village. Well, it's from my grandmother's village. The rest, not that much, but that one in particular felt different, but in a good way. The smell, the art that is presented on the walls and such, and as well to the ceiling. I don't know. I mean, if I'm gonna go to Romania on November on vacations with my friends, that's going to be one location that I will visit, to be honest. At least I have that, well, far from nostalgia, but getting that feeling once more. And also because I have to visit some some people that passed away years ago, apart from family members and some friends from the childhood that I wasn't being able to be present there when they were like buried. But oh well. It's better later than never, honestly. Okay, let's continue before I'm getting a bit more sentimental regarding that. I cannot open that one because I don't have any energies. Okay. Let's go to the top. Alright, I'm missing 5 more keys to unlock it. Is there anything else? Nah. Oh, what is that? Ice bomb. Okay.
Ice bomb modification to your equipment launcher has been completed. Once fired, the bomb will douse nearby enemies in freezing gases. You'll have to manually toggle the launcher to fire either ice bombs or frag grenades.
I can do that.
This is an ARC broadcast. To any ARC personnel or survivors operating inside the Hellified zones, please be advised. More Doomslayer sightings have been coming in. ARC leadership do not recommend any attempts to communicate with the Slayer directly. Please avoid all contact with Doomguy at this time. While it is clear that the Slayer is an enemy of the challenged, it is unclear if he could also be a threat to civilians.
Really? You really think that I'm a threat?
This is an ARC broadcast. To any ARC personnel or survivors operating inside the Hellified zones, please be advised. More Doomslayers.
Okay, so I need to go below, huh? Very well, so what do I have to do? Oh! Really? Punishing. Repertorium. Okay. Oh well, at least I had my share of demons. Thank you. Now you can rest easy, soldier. Alright, suit. Dash refuel on glory kills. I need 4 of them. First, let's grab a monster key bars. Nah. That's gonna be interesting, but for now, I'm not gonna need it. But I will take this one. Arsenal, map, suit. Oh yeah, arsenal. I need to go for the... Destroy 25 Arachnotron turrets using sticky bombs. Okay. I don't have to bypass it. Launch 5 sticky bombs before having to reload the mod. Alright. Alright, let's see. Precision movement, reload speed, sure, why not? A headshot kill will set off a powerful secondary blast that deals damage to nearby demons. That's gonna be very useful as well. Alright, so I'm gonna do one more mission, and I'm gonna call it for tonight, and tomorrow I'm gonna continue. But for now...
This is an ARC broadcast. To any ARC personnel or survivors operating inside the Hellified zones, please be advised.
A la de 1, a la de 2 y a la 3 me comes el culo. The Cultist base. With the Celestial Locator now in your possession, you are able to pinpoint the locations of the remaining Hell Priests. Dick Renak, leader of the UC division responsible for Earth's invasion, has been located at the remote Cultist Arctic base. Infiltrate the encampment and neutralize Renak. Okay. Spin. Alright. Led by the elusive Hell Priest Dick Renak, the cultists operate from a remote facility located in the Arctic tundra. As overseer, Renak exerts absolute control over this facility and his legion of possessed acolytes. Instrumental in sowing the seeds of the cultist uprising, Rennek worked briefly with Olivia Pierce at the Mars facility before departing to Earth with orders to prepare the groundwork for the imminent Hull invasion. That son of a bitch. A recently declassified UC biography of for Rennek indicates that he is a surviving member of the original Order of the Dig, the ancient Argenta clerics. He now serves the forces of Hell and is rumored to have personal knowledge of the Doomslayer, suggesting a shared history between the two. Wielding total power over the cultists under his supervision, he uses his growing influence to advance the consumption and corruption of Earth. Built over the ruins of an ancient Argenta settlement, the cultist facility has been designed as both a Gothic monument to the ancient architecture and a state-of-the-art science facility. Tablets and memory banks found at the settlement indicate that the Order of Dig discovered Earth millennia ago and found it to be populated with powerful primeval beasts. They named these creatures Agadons due to their similarity to the mythic Cyclopean giant from the near past, the Agadion. Okay. Okay, so there's a secret in there, so how do I reach it? I wonder. Alright, okie dokie.
Is somewhere in this facility. I cannot pinpoint its exact location at this time.
Don't worry about that. Ow. qualche alternativa.
Welcome, Slayer. Isn't my time at an end? Let's see if you're strong enough to survive this cursed city.
The Slayer has arrived. All mortally challenged personnel, please be advised.
They're gonna die. God damn it, son of a bitch. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Let me see, there should be one way to... Hold on a second, what is in there? Ow, that hurt. Oh, never mind. I mean, there's gotta be one way, right? Oh, baby. No, 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 no. That was so bad. Okay, I'm gonna need this one. Yeah, I kinda banged there. Quite a bit. Oh yeah, I really need this one. Oh shit. Why are you not jumping? Oh, come on, inactivate the extra life. Fuck you, game. Really? Just like that? Alright, but the question is, how do I reach that one? I mean, there's gotta be like one stupid area. But I wonder where. There's gotta be something. Like, what could it be? Nah, screw it. I mean, it's in there, but... How to pick it up? Not even the slightest idea. Not a single word. Alright, what about this one? There we go. Alright, got everything from this area.
The beast draws near to me, my brothers and sisters, but he is weak. Your hate must match his will. Only then will you be truly safe.
Interesting. Alright, I'm done with this area. I can proceed forward. That's a lot of things.
Salvation lies in his destruction. The myth of the Slayer's strength is exposed now to us. Can you see it, brothers? He has lost the resolve to continue. Eat his soul. I must survive this. Protect me in my time of need, and you will secure your place in the new world.
Alright, there's gotta be something in here. Secret found. Okay.
Your super shotgun is nearby. A relic from your past. The priests have kept it hidden from you in this remote location.
Oh, I'm gonna get back my super shotgun. And there it is.
Attention, all mortally challenged personnel. The Slayer is inside the facility. Please proceed with aggression.
Honestly, I fucking hate this. Yeah, this one. God damn, fuck you! Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Why didn't he need a fucking grenade? Ah. Alright, there's gotta be something below. I know. Or there's gotta be a way to reach that one. But through where? Okay, I saw it. yeah, I also have to do that special. But it's gonna be nearby. Alright, let's get a super shotgun.
Neural connection successful. You are now in control of the Revenant drone. You may use it to reclaim your property.
That was easy. Sorry, little one. Okay, so there are 2 secrets in here.
Attention, all cultist base personnel. Please destroy the Slayer. The priest must survive. I repeat, the priest must survive.
Alright, just 4 more items to pick up. Alright, let me see, what can I put? Okay, much better. Okay, so there is something in there. Thank you. I fucking hate this. This minigame is the most... Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna die a lot here. I totally forgot about this one. Nest. Super Gordon. Oh no. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, that's a secret. To the Santa City? There's one interesting. Now I'm just missing to get a key for this.
Are you growing tired, Slayer? We will break your will yet.
Oh, I see the key. Now I need to get that key. Alright, the entry has to be somewhere. Alright, no notes. Nope. La puta madre que me parió. Alright, there's gotta be a note somewhere, I guess.
I do not fear you. This match is not won yet. Come find me, Slayer. I will be waiting.
Sure. Alright, that was the last one.
The priest has stopped moving. I will lock in signal now.
Thank you. Alright, before that, let's load everything instead, in case we have like a secret fight, but I highly doubt it. Wait, what the? You're telling me there was a secret item in there? Fucking hell. All right. Perfect. Bellissimo. Interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna continue, but I wanted to save the game afterwards. So that should do it. Wait, I cannot exit. Okay, now I can exit. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be all for today's stream. I hope you enjoyed this first part of Doom Eternal. And yep, tomorrow I'm gonna continue at the same hour, and probably if I can go with the pace of doing like 3 missions per stream, at least during the week, that's going to be like pretty rad for me at least. So yeah, so until then, stay safe, take care, and have a good one. I'll be signing off, and yeah, peace out everyone.